Hi folks, welcome to another episode of Tableau in 2 minutes. Today we're going to be showing you how you can add a custom color palette to Tableau. So it might be that maybe you have some corporate colors or something like that you want to add, and you can do that, but it actually works mostly outside of Tableau. So what you have to do is edit a file called preferences.tps. This file is in your My Tableau repository file. You can see it's right there. You can open it up in Notepad. And once you're in Notepad, you'll probably see a file that looks like this because there's nothing added. So what you need to do, it's just a simple XML file if you've ever worked with XML before. If you haven't, it's very easy to work with. Everything is contained within a tag like this. So we have the start of workbook to the end of the workbook. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add this preferences line. And this preferences line right here. And then you can see within here we have a custom color palette that we have called test. That's a regular one. That means it's going to be individual like blobs of color. It's not going to be continuous. And here we have what's called the hexadecimal values for each of the colors. You might be familiar from back in the day playing with paint, where you would have red, green, and blue values. These are very similar to these. They're just the sort of internet languagey version of the same thing. And then once you have this, you can go ahead and open up Tableau. And when you do that, let's go ahead and connect ourselves to some data. There we go, this will do. Doesn't really matter what we connect to in this particular case. So say we take country, we'll drag it out to the marks card, and then go in here and edit the colors. You can see that our color palette, called test, is right down here at the bottom. That's the one that we added in our preferences sheet. So let's show you the whole thing from start to finish. So what you would do is you would go to an internet browser to get the hexadecimal values for some colors. So color-hex.com is a good one. If you click on latest palettes, they have a set of palettes here. I'm rather fond of this macaw tones palette. So you can see we have 5 different colors. They seem complementary to me. And then you have these hexadecimal values for each of the colors. And these are the things that we're going to want to put into our Tableau file. So we're going to open up the preferences.tps. Drag it over here so you can see everything together. And then we're going to go ahead and add a new color palette. So you see how everything is contained between 2 of these color palette pieces here. Just go ahead and add the start, add the end. And in here you can see we named our other one test. Since this one has a name, let's go ahead and call it macaw tones. It is a regular one. It's going to be individual colors for each item, so we would use it with dimensions. And then we have 5 different colors. Let's go ahead and copy 5 of these across, just like that. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is just delete all the colors, or sorry, delete all the values we have in there right now. With those deleted, I'm going to take these hex values here, and I'm just going to copy and paste them into Notepad. All right, now that I've done that, we'll save it. And then we need to go ahead and open up Tableau again. Going to reconnect to the data. Make sure that every time you change the colors in a color palette, you close and reopen Tableau. Otherwise, it's not going to show up in the list. We'll just drag country out onto our marks card there, and then we can go ahead and edit the colors. And down here at the bottom, you'll see our new palette, which we can then assign to our countries. And that's how you use custom colors in Tableau. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like what you hear, then please subscribe to our channel. And there is a link to the data in the video description. In the video description this time, we've also included a quick link to the XML you need to add a color palette. If you have any questions, as I said, please let me know, and we will see you next time.